Okay.
Okay.
So this is a conveyor belt. It is going to the multi-mixer. Then again it is being mixed. For any Melange product, mixing is much more important.
Yeah.
Because you know the consistency level of the shade, it totally depends upon the proper mixing.
This is the most problem.
Yes.
Always, yeah.
So that we are very much alert and careful about mixing. We are taking layer, then another fibers layer, then another fibers layer, another fibers layer, again white. Just it's a repetition of repetition. Yes, and it will look like a sandwich. So many things, so many colors will be layer by layer. Then they will mix manually
Like this.
for the smaller quantity. Then it is feeding into the feed table, and automatically it is going to the.
One for your safety.
Okay, thank you.
Then automatically it is going to the multi-mixer. Again it is being mixing by means of the machine. Later on it is going to the next section as a carding section. If the quantity remain large, suppose 10 metric ton or 20 metric tons, then this color will be automatically blended into the blending machines.
A blending machines.
Yes, automatic blending machine we have. Suppose so many colors, you know, different type of colors are waiting for the next. No, you can take it. Suppose both are yellow, but shade is different. Just to make the shades, just to make the exact tone, we are mixing nearby colors and at times contrast color like this. And this is the same but a bit deep shade. But if we want to make a contrast melange, then we have to blend different type of materials. Deeper one, medium and lighter one, and even here also. So many types of fibers are here. Then what we people are doing, if the larger quantity waters are available, then we are feeding the colored material here. Raw materials is going automatically, and then it is being mixed
Raw materials goes by this machine.
by this machine.
Yes.
Then we have two lines. Basically this cotton will be passed through that individual separate line just to make it clean. Then comb materials is coming from that area. Then it is also being fed into the feed lattice. Color material also being fed into another lattice. So all together it is going to the blending machine. You know, this blending machine has 3 chambers. In our new units there have 4 chambers. Suppose as per the setup, one of materials will be fed here. Then second or another type of fiber will be fed this chamber, and another type of fiber will be fed in that chamber. So there have a conveyor belt. This chamber will drop down as per the program. Raw materials will be dropped down into the conveyor belt and it will go forward. It will be rotated. The downside conveyor belt will rotate continuously. So this fiber will drop, it will go forward. Again onto that, another type of fibers is being fed. Then again it is being forward. Then third chamber is dropping out the fibers. So here also sandwich type mixing is being here. Then it is getting some beating just for mixing. But that is we are doing manually. This is automatically. Then this fiber will be fed into the multi-mixer again. Actually, this is a new idea that is developed by our Honorable MD sir, owner of the company. Because normally others come just to make more uniform shades. Suppose this material is also being fed into the multi-mixer. Multi-mixer function is it will mix the material more evenly. As sampling here. This is a bulk machine. We separated this machine from the bulk line. But this and that machine is same. Only for the sampling. But this machine and that machine is same. Our main motto and target is sample and bulk should be same. So we are using bulk machine as a separated line. You know, this is black but very deep shade. But in that machine, black but light shade is running. This will go to the sampling purpose. After getting approval, all the machine gauging and setting will be recorded along with our recipe, fiber recipe. Then we will give the mixing after getting the approval and we will use the same machines. So the consistency level of the shade will be good.
yes.
You know, we are dyeing our fibers in different time, dyeing our fiber by means of the different fibers. In case of the 2 months or 3 months back, sample fiber was different, origin was different.
Yeah.
2-3 months or 6 months later, after getting the approval, the origin of the fiber also can be changed.
That's
But
what
if
you
we
do.
use the same machine, then there have a very less chance to fluctuate the shade.
But the fiber is different. But how is machine can help this?
Fiber is different, but we are changing in our recipe a little bit. Because we cannot give out of order shade to you. Before giving the bulb, we are also checking in our machines. If required, we are changing the recipe a little bit. Output should be same. Because you will raise a claim to us. We call the heart of spinning. If this machine perform well, then quality will be developed.
Yeah.
This is the heart of spinning. So we have to be very much careful and serious about this. Operator, Switzerland. This white line is from Chrysler, Germany. To individual line, on the basis of our recipe and products, we are taking a decision which line will be suitable for that product.
What is different?
Basically, there have some beating arrangement is different, suction system is different. So, if we want to run deep shade, then we are taking one line support. If we want to run a light shade, we are taking another line support. On the basis of the recipe, you know, when we are giving very clean mixing, suppose some portion cotton, some portion recycled dope-dyed polyester, or some portion from viscose, most of the materials are very clean, neat and clean.
Yeah.
So in that case, we are using retail line from Switzerland because they have less beating arrangement. But in case of this line, we have more beating arrangement. If they have any trashy, comparatively not clean material like polyester or viscose, then we have to beat a more just to make the material clean.
I understand.
Efficiency and quality, we are selecting the machine line on the basis of that one. Then after passing from cutting machine, we are taking support of breaker drawing just to make the fiber straight and parallel and to make the shade more uniform. You know, individual cutting can vary some issues like as naps, like as short fiber content or something else, and some mixing also can vary in a little bit, but that will be covered up by means of the doubling processes just to make the shade uniform. After passing breaker drawing, it is coming to the finisher. Finisher drawing is also doing the same activities like as the breaker drawing, but the speciality of this machine is if there have any fluctuation in terms of the weight of the material, thickness of the material, automatically it will be sensed it out in finisher drawing and it will automatically take the corrective measures so that ultimate sliver quality will be good. Whatever the feeding is there, slightly variation can be there in the feeding arrangement, the feed sliver, but ultimate delivery sliver will be consistent, which is much more important in case of the count and shade. It is just to make the sliver lighter in weight, just to make the sliver in thinner. Suppose you can thinner the diameter, feeding is coarser, but gradually it is being drafted and weight of the material is reducing and rope-like roving is being produced over here. Because you know, basically this machine is an intermediate machine. If we feed sliver, then huge draft is required to produce the yarn. But if we use the simplex machine, then intermediately we are giving 8 to 10 drop. This then we are getting roving, and from roving we are getting yarn only by means of the 40 to 45 drop. But if we don't use this machine, then around 200 or 190 drop will be there. Higher the drop, higher the chances of thick thin. So ultimately quality will deteriorate. Comber machine is there also.
Okay.
The bobbin will be drafted, and this bobbin, it will give the twist and it will wind into the bobbin. So finally we are getting yarn. This is our sample machine. Here, this is injection yarn is producing here. One is the grey color, another one is colored material. It can be black, then red, green, yellow, whatever you want. Then at times this one is being feeded at times as an interval as per the program. But this rubbing is continuous. But the back one, it is being feeded suddenly, and that's why this kind of design is being produced. But if the rubbing becomes melange, then no need to use different color material. This is melange with slab. This yarn is melange with slab. Rubbing is melange. On the basis of the season. And at times we are getting deep color orders. It depends upon winter season and summer season. In case of the winter season, mostly we get deep color set. 80 to 90% or 100%. Basically this is winding section just to convert from ring bobbin to ring tops to cone. And this cone is being sold into the knitting factory or weaving factory or sweater factory. And in this unit we have the option of doubling also. The doubling yarn is being used in sweater, in flat knit. This is assembly winding. Just we are arranging the cone 2 yarn at a time. Then we will give the twist in the neck machine just to make it sweater yarn. But up to that area, this yarn is for single yarn for circular knitting.